Hey guys, today I wanted to teach you how to make my burger pillows and the pillowcases that I made for them. So first we're going to start by cutting out a bunch of strips for the ingredients. So you'll need 2 of each strip if you're just making one pillow, or if you're making a double burger then you'll need 2 of the meat patties and 2 of the cheese, but yeah, you'll see. And as you can see, I'm making multiple pillows, so I'm going to be cutting at least 24 of the meat and cheese and 12 of each of the other ingredients. So it is a pretty long process. However, it's a lot of steps, but they're not hard steps, so it should be fun if you want to do it yourself. You can do this step later or right now. I'm doing it now. So I took one of my finished burger-sided pieces of the pillow and I laid it over white fabric so I can cut the size of the bag that I need. But again, you can do this later if you don't already have one done. And of course, since I'm making a bunch, I need to cut multiple of the bags. Back to cutting the strips, like I said, we'll need 2 of each, or if you're making more of each. Like I said, a lot of work, but definitely worth it because it came out really cute. I recommend turning on a fun show while you do this. Before I knew it, it was a whole new day and I had been cutting for hours. Because keep in mind, this is sped up and so it's still taking a long time. Now that all your strips are cut, we're going to go ahead and lay them beside our sewing machine so that it's easy to grab them one by one in order to sew them together easily. This is what it looks like. And then once it's sewn, we're going to interface each of those, the inside of the burger pillows, cover up those seams. This is going to make the pillow last a lot longer and make it easier to stuff and unstuff. Here's what they look like when they're done. You want to make sure that you trim the burgers as well and then pin them right sides together and go ahead and sew. Now for this part, you can leave the entire side open or just leave a little small hole. I left the entire side open because I wanted it to be easy for them to open and wash the pillow and take the stuffing out if they wanted to, in case they wanted to travel with it. Now we're going to be laying out a big, I bought 2 yards of this red fabric. I actually bought 4, but I didn't need that much, clearly. And then I started cutting it into strips big enough to not cover the entire side of the burger bag, but just enough to put our letters over. Then I needed to cut the bias tape that I was using to make the letters for the bags. So this is just a simple way to do it. I figured it'd be easier than actually making the letters with other kind of fabric. At first I was going to use the same anti-blizzard fleece, but I ran out of it, so I went ahead and started using the bias tape to make it easier. Then we're going to sew those letters on. I'm putting the letters I and O. You can put anything that you want. This just makes sense to where these pillows are going. Right, now we're gonna hem the bags. As you can see, I have them pinned up. I've already sewn the outside of the 3 sides that need to be tops and then sew those. Then we're going to flip them inside out so that the seams are hidden. Now that that's done, this is an optional touch, but I'm embroidering their names onto the bags because I thought it would be cute and part of their gift. So this is what it looks like when it's done. Like I said, it came out super, super cute. Very excited. And like I said, you can open it so that you can take the stuffing out to wash. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Love you. Bye. Have a good day. Bye.